Hi, Alicia. Thank you for another set of great texts. Now let's have a look at them more closely. Having a temporary job while studying offers evident financial benefits, yet there can entail not there. Yet they can entail, something can entail, or yet this can entail several drawbacks, such as the delay in achieving academic goals, not the academic goals. I strongly feel that the downsides far outnumber the advantages in this case. Interesting. Oh, I like this, because usually people see only advantages. This essay will discuss both sides and give examples from the Spanish Family Institute and Forbes magazine to demonstrate points and prove arguments. Very nice. We have the stance. We have the actual intro to the debate. We have the outline of the essay, as I call it. On the one hand, it is undeniable that the economic independence that students obtain from part-time jobs can be very beneficial for the family's economy. Okay, topic sentence, I reckon. This is because nowadays degrees are longer than in the past. Not the degrees. The degree is the diploma that you obtain. It's the document. Nowadays, let's say, obtaining, do you have obtain anywhere? Yes, you have there. Nowadays, studying for a degree is longer than it used to be in the past. So parents have to deal with the burden of maintaining the whole family during many years. I would say for many years, simpler. It must be acknowledged that according to the Spanish Family Institute, 50% of the Spanish households in which only the parents work face economic difficulties while their children are studying. Hence, it is possible to state beyond doubt that extra income can have positive implications for the economic status of many families. Extra income coming from what? Let's say contributed by students in these families, right? I mean, children who are studying and they are parts of these families can have positive implications. Okay, with students of these parents. I noticed the word families right here, so I didn't want to create repetition and then say get rid of the repetition. Nice paragraph, and I must say that, you know, I like this feeling of inconspicuous cohesive device use. It's like I can see the linking words, but they are kind of invisible. They are in the right place. They don't just jump to your eyes. Okay. On the other hand, the access to the workforce during the studying period may have a detrimental effect on pupils' academic performance. Okay, not pupils, because pupils is for school students. So perhaps you could think of another word on learners, academic performance, not access to the workforce, but being part of the workforce, or having a casual job. That would be another synonym. This is due to the fact that having a job leaves students with less time to study. Okay, I would say to focus on assignments and fulfill their educational duties. No, fulfill educational duties is not very natural. Less time to studies to general, to focus on assignments and tests, thereby prolonging the formation period. Okay, formation as education. Okay, formation becomes very prolonging the period spent in school. And by school, we mean any kind of school, college, PhD school, anything where you study. Or you could leave the formation, but you have to add spent in school, because formation period is like formation of what? To illustrate this, Forbes magazine has recently published an article which states that youngsters who work and study at the same time need on the average 2 years more than their counterparts to finish their degrees. 2 years more to finish their degrees, then I would do it like this. To finish their degrees, then their counterparts who, let's say, who do not have a casual job. Therefore, there is a strong case to be made in favor of exclusive dedication to studies. Yeah, I love this part. Very good, very good. I like your arguments. I like the way you develop your topic. Just a couple of these sentence structure issues or vocabulary or just the minor things. From the arguments and examples given, I firmly believe that although working part-time while studying may bring some economic advantages in a short-term basis, on a short-term basis, on a short-term basis, the potential drawback of delaying the completion of education drawbacks far outweighs the potential drawback of delaying the completion of education for a minor job far outweighs its benefits. Okay. Okay, very nice. This is a very nice essay. Now let's have a look at popularity of school subjects, which have been subjects, right? The pie chart exhibits the distribution of school subjects in Germany in the year 2017 according to their popularity. Very nice. The first thing that seems clear from the chart is that physical education took the biggest share of the pie in 2017, making up almost a quarter of it. Very nice. Let's agree on not capitalizing subjects and writing mathematics in full, okay? As for the rest of the disciplines, very nice alternative to subject. Mathematics and physics were also chosen quite frequently that year among German students, presenting this much and this much of the distribution, respectively. On the contrary, biology and geography registered much lower figures, very nice, with broadly similar numbers, around 7%. Finally, the least chosen subject by far was IT, which accounted for slightly less than 4%. Overall, it seems that in 2017 there was a well-distributed choice of subjects among German pupils, most popular being physical education and history, whereas IT was the least preferred. The most popular being, while IT, no. I'm trying to add more balance because you have a gerund here and a full subject verb sentence here. Okay. The most popular being physical education and history, while the least preferred whereas IT, no, while IT while IT became, no, I'm making things up. I'm trying to improve something which is good enough. No, I can't improve this. You see, you are better than I thought you would be. So no, absolutely great. Anyway, if you can avoid using a gerund in one clause and a subject verb structure in another one, then please do. Why? Because it's better for the perception of the information and it's better for your grammatical score for range. Anyway, this is a very good overview and presentation of data. It was very easy to read, so you have impressive coherence and cohesion here. So no worries about the small things. Just keep in mind that you really have to make sure that You don't capitalize, you never capitalize subjects, and small things like the percentages of the distribution, that's very minor. Anyway, great job. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to ask. If I could improve anything in your essay, perhaps I don't know, perhaps I would focus on a more detailed explanation. But no, again, this is really great. This is really great. Anyway, looking forward to more of your essays, and all the best of luck.